are ready for science experiment number 4. So for this experiment, you're going to need your package of this. I told you we would need some later on. Alka-Seltzer. You're going to need some oil. You should have a container of oil. You're going to need your cup. And in your cup, I need you to put some water in it. All right? Little less than half, but almost, yeah. So you're going to need all of that, and you should have a food coloring in there, okay? So either a red, a blue, or a green, I think were our colors. Let's go through that again. So what do you need? You need one of these. You need your cup, and you need to put some water in it, not all the way to the top, just some. You need some oil, and you need your food coloring, okay? All right. So we're going to be making homemade lava lamps. Now, a lot of people were lucky enough to do this at home, but some weren't. So we're going to do this together. So you've got your own things. What's great is you've got enough to do this experiment several times. And so if you have extra cups at home, get them out, and you guys as a family can all do them, okay? I'm opening up my oil, and I'm going to pour it in the water. What do you think is going to happen when I put oil and water in there? You ever heard the expression oil and water don't mix? Well, let's see. I'm going to dump it in. Are you watching? Oh, I see bubbles. That tells me there's air, huh? Oh, where's that oil going? What is happening? Now, wait a minute. What just happened? Oil and water don't mix. So even though I pushed that water down and I pushed the oil down inside there, did you see that when I was pouring it in? Looks like it's going to the bottom. It floats up to the top, doesn't it? Yeah. So it doesn't mix. Oil and water don't mix. That's because they're different densities. So we've got oil on top and the water still clear on bottom. Again, we don't want to drink any of this. Gross. But you can see that, and I see the little bubbles there. And if I let it sit over time, those little bubbles are going to pop themselves, which is kind of nice. Then you're going to take your red food coloring or blue or green, whatever color you have will work just fine. And you're going to make some droplets in here. Now you can watch what happens. Mine doesn't want to come out. There we go. It's kind of sitting up on top a little bit, but eventually they'll slowly fall down. All right. Squeezing it out. I have one that's almost empty. Yours should be full. Okay. Got you all brand new ones. Thanks to that money for that grant, right? So I've got these oil droplets. Now, if I tap the side, can you see what's happening? They're starting to move. But I can make them move a little faster. And this is what's going to make your lava lamp. If you take your tablets, and again, you don't need a whole one. You can break them into small pieces and drop them in and put them down on the bottom. Remember what happened when we put these effervescents, Alka-Seltzers, in water? They bubbled, right? So let's see if that happens here. I'm starting to see bubbles. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? It's starting to mix. Starting to work its way. And the bubbles, the air wants to go up to the top. And that red starting to come down to the bottom. Now I can add some more tabs or even add a whole one. You can see it even better. Now watch what's happening in that oil. Look at those big clumps going up. Do you see that? It's like big bubbles. It's the air bubbles coming from our effervescence, and it's popping up through the water, through the oil and going to the top. So it will continue to react like this and make some really good, I get some really good, pretty red bubbles right now going through. Reminds me of like a volcano, a lava lamp. Maybe that's where it got its name from, huh? So if you want to add your tabs, it will keep working as long as you keep adding those Alka-Seltzer tabs to this. I'm going to put a big one in here. You can probably see what's going on. A lot of action now happening. I don't know if you can see that or not. I got a lot of stuff going on in there. Can you see it? So it's actually pretty cool to watch those bubbles go up and down and up and down and up and down. And that reaction will keep happening as long as you've got a tab in there that's still dissolving. All right. You see mine? Still working, still working. And I have enough oil, I can do this over and over again. Now, I will tell you that some drains do not like oil being dropped down them. It kind of clogs them up. So you'll want to talk to your parents about the best place to dump out oil. It's probably not down your drain. I like to just put it outside or in maybe a compost pile. And that way that oil is there to be used later on. All right. Have fun making your lava lamp. That is experiment number 4. All right. Bye-bye.